you can see, I have some of my supply bins on my desk in front of me. I'm going to be going over some supplies really quickly. Pam from Pam's Reborn Dolls 2020 asked me to go over some of the supplies I use to do customizing Barbie doll type dolls. So I'm going to do that for her. But first I wanted to really quickly go over some of the things I added to my background. So as you can see, I added this little envelope here with these little owls on it. See that? And it has Liz from All Things Fairies card in there. And Gigi Ma's card in there. But I'm not going to pull hers all the way out because her address is on it. So I have those right there. And then I put these cards that were sent to me by Gigi Ma and I put this envelope on here so it can be right there. And my daughter actually wrote this. She writes really good in cursive. And then up here I have this envelope with this cat sticker on it from Gigi Ma. And in here I have Gigi Ma's thank you little paper she made. And then I have Liz from All Things Fairy. I have her card thing in there. So that is up there. And then I also added this hot air balloon. Oh, and look at this doll that I drew. It's kind of like a Betty Boop type doll, I would say. And I put a little rose in her hair. Then I added some roses and a kite right there. Yeah, okay, so now I'm going to start going over some supplies. So just bear with me, guys. And if you're not interested in seeing supplies, don't worry. Another video will be coming out soon. That will not be about supplies. Alright. Alright, guys, so this is the first bin I'm going to go into. Here's some supplies I have. Sponges, of course. And I just get them from wherever, as long as they're not used. Those are makeup sponges. My palette that I use. Prismacolor Soft Core pencils. These are colored pencils. I know a lot of people use watercolor pencils. I've had trouble finding those, but these Soft Core Prisma pencils work really well. I also use, that's the same thing, Prismacolor Softcore pencils. Okay, there's that bin. I have more colored pencils down in the bottom of that bin, but I don't really use those for customizing because they're not softcore, so you can't really draw on the doll with it. It won't work really well. So that's that bin. Can you hear the baby talking in the background? Says, hi, guys. Alright, the next bin we're going to go into is this one. It's all my toe stuff. Okay, so I have hairspray. As you've seen in my other videos, you can put the hairspray on the doll and it protects it if you're like dyeing the hair. It protects the skin while you're dyeing the hair and it just wipes right off clean. 100% acetone, which I get at the Dollar General or wherever, just wherever it's cheap. Puffy paint, because sometimes I use white puffy paint for the highlights in the eyes. I have this gloss, which I'm going to switch. This is Mod Podge Super Gloss. It works okay sometimes, but sometimes it leaves things sticky and I just never know what it's going to do. It's kind of unpredictable. So I am going to try a different type of gloss in the future, but right now this is what I have. That's another puffy paint. That's a black one. I have Mr. Super Clear, of course. This stuff is expensive. I'm going to try and look for a sealer that's more cost effective. This bottle was $17 off of Amazon. So I am going to try and find a sealer that's a little bit less expensive. Rubbing alcohol. I've had this bottle for a while. It's just rubbing alcohol. Okay, and then of course I have these glues if I do need glue at some time. These are just all-purpose tacky glue. So if I need glue, I have that. Alright, let's go to another bin. This is my other bin. Alright. God bless you. My husband sneezed. This is Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. You can use any kind of Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. You can get, like if your doll is used, you can get scuff marks off the doll. And generally just give the doll a good cleaning with this. And then I usually rub it down with alcohol after I clean it with this. So there's that. These are just some scraps I had from previous projects. There's that. Bobby pins. Another scrap. This is cotton oval iPads. These are for cleaning makeup or whatever. But I use them to clean the doll. These are more makeup sponges. I just got these. These are tiny crochet hooks. They have a couple different sizes here. Really small ones. Oh, there we go. Can you guys see that? I just got those because I wanted to try those. And then there's just some random scraps in the bottom of this. And then I have these. These are also iPads to clean with. So there's that bin. There's not too many exciting items in there. Here is my sandpaper supply. I cut a piece of sandpaper. And then I take the soft pastel and I do this. And you see it makes a fine powder. See that? That fine powder is what I use. I use a dry brush and I dip it into the fine powder. And then I brush it onto the doll layer by layer, and I seal it in between layers to get the skin tone that I want. So I just wanted to show you this one because I used this one recently. So I wanted to show you that one. I used this one to make the Behringer, the tiny Behringer doll. But I cut a piece of sandpaper, and the one that I've been using is 220 grit. But, I mean, just whatever works for you, whichever grit you want to use. That's just how I do it. You can also shave it off with an X-Acto knife. Here are my soft pastels. And here are my other soft pastels. I have those. And then next bin we're going to go into is my paints that I have right here. I'm going to try and not bump the camera, but it's probably not going to work. There we go. Here are my paints. Q-tips. Always have Q-tips. These are all my paints. That's Deco Art acrylic paint. Apple Barrel acrylic paint. Another Apple Barrel. These ones I use sometimes. These are from the dollar store. I got these when I was at the dollar store because why not? They're a little bit more watery, but sometimes you want something more watery. Just depends on what you're doing. I have some different glitters that I use sometimes. And those are the glitters. And yeah, that's all that's in that bin. Oh, here's some of my wire. You guys want to see my wire? Okay, and now I'm going to clear all this stuff off and go into some of my clothes bins, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, so here's a different view. I'm going to be going over some of the clothes bins and accessories I have. First, I'll go over what I have in the background over here. Of course, Raspberry. She's right front and center. I cleared this shelf area for her. The baby's banging, so if you hear that, that's fun. He's doing his drum solo again, guys. Get ready. But I cleared this little area for her so she can be right front and center because I always want to see her. I put the little B card in the background, and then I gave her some friends in there. This little lady and this little bear. And she is so adorable. So that's what I have there. And then these little drawers right here have some accessories in it. I got these drawers from the Dollar Tree. So I have, those are glass eyes inside this bag. I just want to keep them safe. I have some more little doggy buttons and some of these little embellishments. Some pearls. This is just a scrap that I wanted to save. This is a piece of pie that I made out of clay. See if you guys can see that. There it is. Can you see that, guys? A little piece of cherry pie. I shaded it to make it look like it was freshly baked. So that's that drawer. These little stackable drawers I really like. They can hold little things. I also have some little containers that I recently got. And they're also from the Dollar Tree. I think they come 4 in a package. So that's a great deal. And I have these little rubber bands that I put in there. They're better than keeping the rubber bands in the plastic package I came in because it was sharp and it stabbed my finger. This drawer is stuck. Hold on. It slides in if you slide it in right. This is my one of my crochet hooks right here. Alright, this is my tiny sewing kit. Dollar store. And then I have my drawer with glue sticks. And another drawer with some other scraps in it that I use to make tiny doll clothes. Nail polishes. You can use these glitter nail polishes to do the eyes on your dolls if you want to have a glittery look. So I have a few different colors of that. I tend to lean towards blues. So I have a light blue and a dark blue and a purple. Those are the ones I have right now. But I'll get more in the future. They're not too expensive. I think they're around $2 at Walmart. There's that. Okay, so let me go into some of these bins. So, this is the first bin I have down. I'm going to put some light on this. Okay, so just some random doll clothes that I have in here. That's Tiana's dress that she came in. Oh, that's not good. There's a dress right there. These are those fairy wings that go with the dress that Rapunzel is currently wearing. Some baby hats. I got these overalls to do. They're actually for a Build-A-Bear, but I'm gonna make them smaller. Uh-oh. What's wrong, Bubba?
Stop it. I was trying to rip that stuff off of that.
No, Bubba, I can't do that, Bubba. Play your toy right here. So these are Build-A-Bear, but I'm going to make them smaller and use them to make a boy doll out of one of my Disney animator dolls because I think overalls are adorable. So I had to grab those. And I'm going to sew this little tail hole closed because the doll will not have a tail. Okay, so, and I have some other clothes in here. I have this beautiful little tutu, matching headband. These don't even go in here. I don't know why these are in here. I must have like set them there and forgot about it. But yeah, I have some various little baby items in this bin. Some different clothes. I'm going to go over some more smaller doll clothes though in the bins over here. So let me bring that into view here. So what I have in here, this is my doll, excuse me, she's naked. I did some test painting on her with some of the glitters. I gave her purple lips with glitter. Let me show you. This doll had I think this is a Live doll. I got her at a secondhand store. She has really pretty eyes, and I liked that. I gave her green skin, greenish skin, because I wanted to make her look like a marionette, because I thought she would be perfect to be a marionette because she has so much articulation.
He's biting pieces off of that.
No. Come on. Got that, guys. My son was having a meltdown. So yeah, I thought she would make a great marionette because she's very articulated. And she has like the double joints in her knees and stuff. So I thought that was really cool. So that's what I was doing with that one. I have this Random Wall Loopsy Girl. And then here's my bag of small doll clothes and shoes. Some shoes in there. Some purses. I don't have a ton of stuff for small dolls, accessory-wise. And then I have this beautiful gown, which I'm saving for something special. It's gorgeous. And then I have some other, like, random dresses for my Disney Animator dolls. There's a princess dress down there. And that's what's in this. So yeah, guys, I got cut off. My baby was having a meltdown. He throws some pretty good tantrums now that he's about to turn 2. But we're just going to keep on going through stuff. So this is all the shoes I have. Some have matches like these two you see here. And a lot of them do not. And that's okay because I might find a match or use for them in some other way. So this is all the shoes I have. Some clogs. Okay. So those are the shoesies. I'm just going to stick that hat back in there. Let's see what else I have over here. Oh. And this right here, this bin that I'm going to show you, has some stuff more so for babies than customizing Barbies. It's more for babies. See, there's some baby outfits in there. It's a really sweet elephant romper, some shoes. This shirt is going to be for a repaint of a Disney Animator. So I have some for them too. Also, I can modify some of these to go on Disney Animator dolls. So that's that. So yeah, that's basically it. I have a few more Barbie type dolls that are Monster High that I could work on. I think I have 2. I have 2 or 3 of them. And then I have probably 4 Animator dolls that have not been painted yet. But yeah, that's it. That's what I have in terms of supplies at the moment for doing repaints and customizing. I'll show you my little setup here. So I got 2 girls, my 2 animators in the front, and then this little one in the back. I think she's a miniature American girl, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what she is, but she's cute. Teddy bear. Some stuff hanging up. Some bibs. These are eyelashes. Those are hair curlers. I have my pretty girls here. They're all sitting up here. And my other pretty girls here. Yeah, that's what I have sitting around. So I hope this video was somewhat informative for you, Miss Pam. And anytime you have any more questions, oh, I forgot to tell you guys, this is all my paintbrushes. I have scissors, pliers, anything I need in there at my dispense right there. But I hope this helped you, and I hope that if you have any other questions that you will come and ask me, and that goes for anybody really, any of my subscribers. If you have anything, like, I'm not the most knowledgeable, but I can tell you what's on my desk and what I'm working with. And if you have a question, feel free to ask. I will answer all of your questions, no problem, and whatever you want to see, just ask me and I will show it to you. Alright? Alright, bye guys.